Welcome back to Pittman's Breakdowns. So it's been a while since we've had a YouTube video up. We've had a lot of stuff going on, this pandemic and whatnot. However, y'all remember our multiple-time guest star, and then kind of co-host with us as well, John Hill. I'm Holden, just for anybody that forgot. We're back. We're doing things a little differently now, but we're back. We're back for good too. Probably 2 videos a week, maybe more.
Wow.
We'll see. We're here. We're here to get it started, get it excited. It's gonna be a great time. Hope y'all enjoy. We're gonna do it a little different, but y'all are gonna enjoy it. So, John, you're gonna kind of explain what we're about to do.
Yeah, so today we usually talk about sports, which of course we'll get to, obviously. But today what we're going to be doing is we're going to pick 3 people to join us in the Hunger Games fight to the death. These 3 people consist of 2 movie characters, and these movie characters must be human movie characters, so you can't pick like Thor or like Thanos or any of those guys, right?
I respect the strategy there.
I like it, but you can't pick that. And then it is 1 real-life human who is still alive today, okay? So it'll be us and then those 3 people all in the Hunger Games together.
Yeah, so movie characters, anyone with powers, you're no-go. And then real-life humans, David Blaine is off limits because
he's not a real-life human.
We don't even have to talk about that.
Correct.
Okay. So, John Hill, you want to start us off with your first movie character, whatever you want to start off with?
To be honest with you, before that, I think we have to give the viewers our locks of the week. I mean, I think we have to.
I mean, I respect that.
That's fair.
We need to get their bets in.
You gotta lock them in. Like, you gotta lock them in. I mean, it's the beginning of the video. You came to us for our locks, and we'll give them to you.
Free money. Who doesn't like that?
I mean, I can't explain who doesn't like that, to be honest. And I'm going to start us off because the NFL is starting today. Very excited about it. So I'm going to start us off with a quick Chiefs pick of Chiefs minus 9.5. Like I said, I would take that alternate line all the way up to about 14.5, maybe even 15. I think they win this game by 20 plus. I'm going to take them minus 9.5 for about 3 or 4 units. I highly suggest you do the same. So that's my lock of the week.
I like that. I just need if that's going to happen, I need Patrick Mahomes to throw to Clyde Edwards-Helaire a lot.
There you go.
I need that for fantasy. My lock of the week. What's an easier pick than Titans money line? Like, they're dogs, all right? They're dogs. After last year, they're still dogs. We love that. We're going to have to come out here, and we're going to win by 30, all right? So, Titans money line, hammer it, make money, 2 units, maybe 3. If you want to take that extra vacation to Hawaii, I mean, maybe put 10 or 12 on it. I would. But, like, yeah, I mean, that's basically it. There's nothing much to say about that pick because it's just straight up lock. Prison, out of here. Yeah. So,
I mean, y'all got our locks. I mean, they're free money. You're welcome. But, yeah, what do you say we go right into it?
I'm down.
All right, so guys, we're going to start off with our movie characters first. And my first movie character that I'm going to select, I've mentioned this before. I think he could do this on his own, but we're going to give him some help anyways. My movie character that I'm going to select is John Wick, okay? This guy has 299 total confirmed kills. That is more than Jason from Friday the 13th and Michael Myers from Halloween combined, okay? I mean, this guy, he brings everything to the table. He's got it all, okay? He's got the hand-to-hand combat. He's incredible with a weapon. I mean, he can use anything as a weapon, as you've seen in the movie. He can kill a man with a pencil, kill multiple men with a pencil. So, I mean, he's got what it takes to win. Like I said, I think he could win it by himself, but for the sake of the argument, we'll add a couple more. So you can go right ahead with your guy.
That's just still a bad pick. Like, sorry y'all had to hear that, ignorance. My first pick, first rounder for sure. I'm gonna go with Oliver Queen, billionaire boy. He's that dude. If you ever seen The Arrow, you know what he's about. This man washed away on a ship. He was doing something stupid, and he ends up on an island by himself. Well, there's whatever. No spoilers here. For 5 years. Survives on an island by himself for 5 years. Alright? You're about to stick me on a Hunger Games island? That's the guy I want with me. 80% of his body covered in scar tissue. You think an arrow or a sword or something, that pencil that you think Keanu Reeves is going to find on the ground somewhere, you think that's going to hurt him? No. He's going to look at it and laugh. Alright? He's a master of archery. Master of swordsmanship. That's a good. I like that.
That's good.
Master of multiple types of hand-to-hand combat. He was Ra's al Ghul, right? The person that trains Batman, he had that status once. Batman. Yeah. Right? So, I just don't see anything Oliver can't do out there in the woods. You know, he knows them like the back of his hands. He can find anything, food, whatever. I think he's a great pick. That's my round one.
So I like that pick a lot. I went the similar route there with my second pick, actually, because we both know there will be bows there, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, we've seen it. It's in the movie.
Shout out Katniss Everdeen, right? Shout out. And at the same time, you've mentioned this before, they can construct their own bows, correct? Guys,
No.
Oliver Queen status.
Definitely.
So I'm going to go with Hawkeye from the Avengers as my second pick. I mean, as you guys know, he's got a lot. He's got it all. I mean, he's got the hand-to-hand combat. He's got the bow. He's got the mind. I mean, he really has it all. Very similar to Oliver Queen in the sense of his hand-to-hand combat is just as strong as his swordsmanship, which is just as strong as his archery, right? And I really wanted to provide a wide variety of weaponry for my two picks. One goes for the more modern type of weapons, while the other strays away from that and goes towards a more conventional type weapon with the bow. So those are going to be my two movie character picks, John Wick and Hawkeye.
All right. I mean, when you're Hawkeye, you can shoot an 18 on 18 holes. I mean, it's in canon.
That's correct.
For my next character, I'm going to pick Batman, as I mentioned before. Batman it's Batman. Like, it's pretty plain and simple. He's a billionaire. He's master of hand-to-hand combat. He can throw things with accuracy, any sharp object. Well, like, it's just Batman. And then at night, you know, everywhere we are, there's days and nights, right? What's awesome about night? Darkness. Darkness is whose ally? It's Batman's. He took that back from Bane, right? So, Batman is just an easy pick. He's intelligent, he can adapt, he can create, anything you need him to do, he's perfect to be out there on the island. He's also a billionaire. So we have sponsorships. We have 2 billionaires, 2 sponsorships. We're going to be able to get whatever we want. It's pretty easy. That's how you do it. High class, you get high class things. Respect to Keanu, but
I mean, John Wick is extremely rich.
no, respect to Keanu. don't get me wrong, but I just don't think they compete. But yeah, honestly, Batman. There's not really much to say about him, but it's Batman. Let's get into this one. I think it's gonna be interesting.
All right,
real life characters,
so,
real life people.
Real life people. I think a lot of you are going to have heard of this person. He's in an unbelievable movie. I'm going to go with the one and only Marcus Luttrell, okay? The lone survivor, okay? Guys, this guy, former Navy SEAL, okay? He received the Navy Cross and Purple Heart, okay? I'm not even picking him because of his ability to shoot the gun, which obviously he can do.
There's no guns.
I am picking him because his job is tracking and scouting, okay? And this guy, he is perfect to mesh with Hawkeye as well as John Wick, okay? Think about this, guys. Luttrell goes from camp to camp, scouting out, and he can tell when we are being scouted. You'll see it if you watch the movie Lone Survivor, Mark Wahlberg, great movie, unbelievable movie. You'll see he is the one who's the scout the entire time, and he is the one who tells them that there are people coming when there are, okay? I don't have to explain this much. I mean, this guy, he's unbelievable. He's first class. I mean, he is one of our great American heroes.
Oh, absolutely.
He really is.
Much respect.
So much respect to that guy. Again, I'm not even picking him much for his ability to fight as much as I'm picking him for his sheer tracking, scouting, hunting ability.
Okay. I think that's pretty good pick, honestly. I mean, it's hard to pick against a savvy veteran like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Like when it comes down to it.
Absolutely.
I get that. Okay. Well, I went in a similar route, I guess. I wouldn't say as much of a American hero as Marcus Luttrell. Doesn't come close, but
Okay.
much respect to David Goggins. Y'all never feel like most people know who that is. Said to be quoted by multiple different people to be the toughest man alive. Right? This dude is he's a former Navy SEAL. All right. And now what he does, he works out, he runs 5-10 miles a day, whatever. Like he just works out, runs, does whatever. He's thought to be the toughest man alive. This man once tried to run 100 miles in 24 hours. All of his metatarsal in his feet was broken. He had shin splints, stress fractures in his shins as well, broken ankles, on the brink of death, as a local journalist said, and he finished the race, right? He was peeing blood, and he was still finishing this race. The dude's a Navy SEAL. He knows how to fight. He knows how to track. He knows what he needs to do to fight and be there and win. That's the type of attitude I've recruited on my team right here. You have 3 guys that have all almost died multiple times. And they get back up, and what do? They win. They close out games. They close them out, right? That's what I think. I just don't think anything's going to stop these guys. Their mindset is we're winning. It's not about a job. It's not about anything else. It's about proving superiority. And that's why these guys are the best. So don't forget that me and John Hill are in this, right?
We're going to be there.
We're just the captains of the team. We just tell them what to do, right? So we have to talk about ourselves here for a second, all right? Don't forget that. So John Hill, what are you bringing into this fight, all right?
All right.
Versus
so,
Oliver Queen and Batman.
Yeah. So Holden actually alluded to this earlier. But a very important part of the Hunger Games are the sponsorships that you receive from different of the higher class people, right? They send you gifts during the games that you might need. Ammo, food, water, medicine, all the above. So, as shown earlier in the segment, what I bring to the table is my unbelievable money-making ability. Are you kidding me? Before the Hunger Games, I am getting our bankroll up so high to the point where all of these sponsorships are just sitting at our feet praying to be able to send us gifts because I'm paying them multitudes of cash, okay? What I bring to the table comes pre-games. It comes before the games begin. The Chiefs, y'all are going to see. I know what I'm talking about. I know how to make this money and give it to these sponsors for them to give to us, okay? Also, during the games, another thing I noted was, I'm a bit of a night owl, all right? So I go to bed rather late, so I'll be there to keep watch while my boys sleep, okay? I'll be there. I'll wake them up. I'm not going to do much. I won't be able to do much, but I'll be able to wake them up, and they'll be ready to go. I remember a part of the Avengers where Hawkeye was sleeping, and an arrow was shot at him, and he caught it. So he could probably do that. He probably doesn't need me very much. However, I'm there just in case, the other 2 guys might need me. So
What I'm hearing from you is
That's what I
you're
bring.
kind of just like at the end of the day, like you're a human shield.
I might sacrifice my body for the team.
I respect that. So yeah, I respect your money making ability. I'm seeing it. It's there for sure. However, I don't have to have those pre-game distractions. All right, those pre-Hunger Games week of. No, we already have that money. We're over here just chilling, training, fighting. Ooh. But hey, here's what I bring to the table. Anybody knows me. When I get out there, anything competitive, whatever it is, I just become a savvy veteran. It's just there. I'm an X Factor. I'm a savvy veteran. I know how to survive outdoors. All right. You know, I'm a strategic master. I put this well-crafted team together, and I mean, like, in 8th grade, I was referred to as a floor general for my 8th grade JV team. So, like, I feel like I can read the map out there. I'm a general out there. I'll lead this team. I'll lead them. Also, my team together, like I mentioned before, just grit, determination. We're not there. We're not there for anything but to win. You know. When I got a call from good old Commissioner Snow about me putting this team together and go out there, here's a quote that someone recorded from me, and I said, when I got selected, my first thought was, well, let's go draft a winning team. I never thought about dying, because if that were to happen, that's okay, as long as my guys are the last one standing. See, I don't care if I die.
Did you actually say that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I don't care if Oliver Queen dies. I don't care if Batman dies. I don't care if Gogan dies. All I care about is one of my guys is on the top of the totem pole going home with riches and glory, right? That's what my team is, and we're going to all give it up for each other, right?
All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to have one rebuttal and one response to that rebuttal. And then we're going to let different parties decide on who they think would win. So would you like to give your first rebuttal?
No. You got it.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I think that I'm going to have to stand up for this one. So while I think that there were a lot of great picks, he's a great competitor. You know, he puts up a great fight always. He makes great picks. I'm going to start right at the top. Okay, with I'm just going to go guy by guy here. I'm going to start right at the top with Oliver Queen. Great pick, first of all. I had a very, very similar pick with Hawkeye. I think they probably cancel each other out.
He's crazy.
And so I'm not going to go too much into that. But what I am going to go into was one of the worst picks in the history of Batman. First of all, you do not have anything on when you come out of the gates to go into the games, okay? Batman relies so much on his suit. So much, okay? Y'all have seen it. Y'all have seen the whole thing of where, he's got his night goggles, his big punches or whatever, all with the suit. Guys, he doesn't have his suit there. Do you think that the games makers are going to give Bruce Wayne his suit? No. You think he's going to build it? Sure. You will be dead by then. Okay? Anyways. The last guy, I'm not going to say anything bad about him. I mean, he's also an American hero. Okay? If you're a former Navy SEAL, you're an American hero. I think that he's gritty. He's tough. I think that a smarter thing would have been to focus. It would have been to have let the movie characters fight more and allowed the real life people to do more of the strategic stuff, because movie characters, they're going to beat real life people 10 out of 10 times, right? So I think that the more intelligent approach there would have been to sort of go more towards the strategic part, which is what I did with Marcus Luttrell. And then finally, you got your workhorse here, JV floor general. There's not much more that can be said about that. I question the fact that he said he doesn't care if any of his teammates die.
It's a team game, all right? All I care about is my team winning. I don't care if I die.
I'm just saying, he said, I don't care if Oliver Queen dies, I don't care if Batman dies, and I don't care if that other guy died. I would care a lot if my team died. I'm not sure what kind of ship he's running over there.
The type of ship I run, we put our whole life out there on the line every game.
Okay, anyways. But I'm going to end my rebuttal with just saying I respected a lot of the picks, but I don't think this is a close one. So.
All right. I'm sorry y'all had to listen to that. I'm going to be honest. Anybody that thinks Hawkeye and Green Arrow cancel each other out. You're crazy. Y'all, the fans, y'all know this. Like, that's actually crazy. Oliver Queen is 15 times more prolific at everything he does than Hawkeye. All right, Marcus Luttrell, so much respect. When we said this, we picked, they're at their age and their shape and their way they are in life right now. Not saying that man could not go out there and beat the mess out of me and 99% of the people out there. He could. But when it comes down to it, the tracking is not that big of a deal. His sole reason for picking him it was tracking. Oliver Queen lived on an island for 5 years. He's a vigilante. He stalks people in cities. You think he can't do it in trees when he's already done it? Batman, same thing. Stalking, tracking, everything. David Goggins, stalking, tracking. He's a SEAL. All that, your whole argument's irrelevant there. Keanu Reeves, dude is lethal. I get it. But you're going to stick him up against Oliver Queen when Oliver Queen has swords, bow and arrows? No. Keanu Reeves relies on a gun more than not. I'm not saying he's not a great hand-to-hand.
It's not Keanu Reeves, it's John Wick.
You know what I'm talking about. It's Keanu Reeves.
John Wick.
It's just, I know you know what I'm talking about. It's just not even close. Like, Batman is going to take him down. Batman's suit. You know that he was trained by the League of Assassins. They didn't wear suits. They wore, like, cloth on them. It's the same stuff. You don't think he's still a master of hand-to-hand combat? Hawkeye's not going to have explosive arrows. You know, Green Arrow doesn't use those. Well, he doesn't use them as much. So, for me, it's pretty simple. I just don't see the use of Marcus Luttrell being as efficient as it could have been. I like your idea, but I've already got guys who track. My guys have more assets around them and more things they know how to do than your team does altogether as one. That's what I think. I think you have a great team. Much respect to your team. I could see them placing top three. I think y'all can get a bronze or silver. I just don't see any other reason. But that's up to y'all to decide. Next week we're gonna come back with a different argument, a little different thing. Anything that y'all want to see,
Let us know.
let us know. We've had a couple of these. Grizzly Bear
versus Silverback Gorilla.
we still haven't closed that one.
Let us know who you think wins that.
Yep, leave that in the comments.
Yeah.
But other than that, get going, make some money, boys.
Get going, make money, and be great today. All right?
That's pretty good.
That was good. Can you cut out
The ending.